All right, Tommy, I'm just going to do this because I really want to buy a lotto ticket, and I'm just going to have a little bit of a touch up there.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? That was nuts. I think the whole of Dubai were holding their breath.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it again. But it was all a blur, that last race. I remember going into thank you. Just all the day. I mean, we started off today so terribly where we got our timing all wrong and the boundary changed in the pre-start box and we got caught out and we were 20 seconds late to the first start of the day, and I was like, oh my God, today's going to be just like yesterday or worse. And then, and then we got back into that race. We got up to a fifth and we were happy with that. And then the next race we got off clean and won the race, and we said, well, mathematically we've got a shot at this.
Yeah.
The points need to fall our way. And somehow in that next race they did. We got into the final on countback. And then the last race, honestly, it's a blur. I actually don't really remember what happened. I remember we didn't get a good start. We were OCS'd and we were just too early for the line. And then the next one, and then we didn't have a good first lap.
Yeah.
And then the second lap, we started cleaning things up and getting back into it. And then, I just remember we all piled up at the top mark. And then we thought, okay, I was kind of thinking, okay, we're going to just bank this second. I was really worried Ben was going to pin us out on the right-hand side of the track going down that last run, and as soon as I saw an opportunity we could jibe behind him, we took it. And then I don't know what happened to those guys. I assume they couldn't get their board on the lock for the final jibe, and that's the opportunity we needed, and we took the lead with sort of 10 seconds, 15 seconds to go but in the race.
You had to be there, though, to take advantage of that, Tom, and I think your team's doing incredibly well. You were dominant in the practice racing, and we actually got to see a bit of that in what from my memory, is the first time we've seen the three-way situation happen in the final as opposed to two boats going off or one really extending.
Yeah, that's the best final we've been a part of. It was cool. I thought that I was thinking Ben taking the opposite gate in the last bottom mark. It hadn't worked all day, and I thought there's no way it's going to work here, but somehow he gained back into it. He gained probably 50, 60 metres on us and was right on our hammer. And then I saw the French do a bad tack in the lead, and I was like, wow, this is going to tighten up a bit. I didn't think we were all going to hit the mark at the same time.
Yeah.
But, and then it was just trying to avoid a penalty at the top mark, make sure we didn't get luffed and get a penalty. And we went around the outside, realised we're in second, and we said, we've got a chance, but I didn't think we were going to get there.
I think there are a lot of people who wrote you off. I think good show of Aussie spirit, and what a stack of momentum going into your home event.
Yeah, literally, 2 hours ago even, we were just saying, okay, we just got to salvage this event, make sure we don't lose too many points on the Kiwis, make sure that GBR and France don't overtake us in the overall points. Let's just salvage a decent result. And then, we've gone from 8th position to 1st in a couple of hours. I still don't know how it's happened.
At the start of this event, at the press conference, you said you were really proud of your team for turning bad results into average results. I mean, this is the epitome of that. You've done that in one event.
Yeah, this was unbelievable. We just kept fighting, and it's such an amazing team I'm part of, from the shore team to the sailors, and we're so lucky to have this group of people together. And we got rewarded with World Team of the Year a month ago, and I'm glad we can sort of prove that maybe we deserve that.
Absolutely. Go have some beers. I have with me Hannah Diamond and Lucy Copeland. Is this your first win, Lucy?
This is my first win with the team, only my second event, so pretty exciting.
Oh, so good. And Hannah, oh my gosh, so close. That is the most exciting final I have seen in SailGP history.
Yeah, we're really gutted. It came down to the last jibe, which I guess is what everyone wants to see, but we'll have to come back and give it another go next time.
And it's really nice to see you guys standing next to each other, because I know that the Women's Pathway program is very much a group, sort of like a think tank, I guess, you guys working together all the time. What are the biggest takeaways from this event for you, Luce?
I guess I've just been getting into my role on the boat a little bit more. I think the more time we spend on the boat, the more the guys can trust us with roles on the boat. So that's been a big takeaway. And then just working on a few things behind the scenes to add a few jobs to us on board.
Yeah, well, congratulations. That that was incredibly well sailed. And Hannah, for you, what's your biggest takeaway?
I think just the progression that we're making, like Lucy says, it takes a bit of time to just gain that trust within a team, and that's on any team that you start with. So the more we can do, the more we can have responsibility on board, and that's really exciting.
Unbelievable. Well, I'll see you both in Singapore. Maybe not you, Luce. Are you guys on for Singapore? Or?
We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
I believe I'll be there as a spare, but I'm not too sure.
Excellent. Well, congratulations to you both for an incredibly well-sailed event, and who knows what will happen next time.
Thank you.
Ben, oh my gosh, I'm heartbroken for you. That was so close.
It was a tough one. It was a tough one. We definitely grabbed defeat from the jaws of victory there. But that's sport, that's SailGP, and hats off to the Aussies. They kept the pressure on and made that final jibe. But I thought it was a fantastic day of racing. Great for the sport, great for SailGP.
How unbelievable when we actually got to, I think yesterday you said, I really want some breeze tomorrow because the event deserves it. So that delivered at least.
Yeah, I think it was one of the best days of sailing I've ever been involved with. And to be ripping around these marks, 20, 30 metres away from the shoreline, I think that's really a great showcase for sailing.
Absolutely, and that's what we're all about, is promoting the sport, that's for sure. But oh my goodness, your team has improved so much. I think you really were a standout in terms of consistency over the entire weekend.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the team. We've worked hard, particularly on the lighter airs. We struggled a bit, and I'm sure we can improve, but it feels like we made a bit of a jump there and got the consistency we've been looking for. It's all about nailing the podium race, so yeah. We'll use it. Let's say we'll use it as motivation to keep improving and try and knock it off in the next event in Singapore.
Absolutely. I've seen you in a final where you've just completely sailed out in front. We've seen finals where 2 boats are together, but not finals with 3 boats interacting like that. That was nuts.
Yeah, it's right up there with one of the top races in SailGP probably, and it was great. It had everything, didn't it? It had loads of interaction, and then had the final mistake, the final nail in the coffin. So, what more could you ask for?
Oh man, you're a great sport, and lovely to see you come up and give Tom the congratulations as well. And I guess we all know that next time's another race, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
Exactly. Congratulations. Thanks.